Oil spills do not happen every day, but when they do happen, they can have devastating effects. One of the biggest oil spills in history occurred on April 20th, 2010 in the Gulf of Mexico. The Deepwater Horizon oil rig, owned by Transocean Limited, that was leased to British Petroleum, exploded due to a faulty blowout preventer created by Cameron International, causing the Macondo well to release approximately 5 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico.
So today there are three different direct methods that the oil industry uses to recover oil from a body of water during an oil spill. The first is use of dispersant. What they do is they pour dispersant on it, or in the case of the Gulf of Mexico spill, they put it subsurface. They put it on at the base of the well, at the bottom of the ocean, essentially. The second is what they call in situ burning, where they actually just burn the oil on the surface of the ocean. The third is mechanical recovery. The issues with each one of them are there's some hard science that supports the theory that if you burn oil on the surface, all you're doing is transferring it from one part of the environment, which would be the surface of the ocean, to the atmosphere. There's large issues with that. There have to be some studies and more science that's applied to us understanding that. The second methodology is the use of dispersants, which essentially goes against the concept of hazardous materials in any specific environment, because it doesn't take it out of the environment. What it does is it distributes it within the environment. There's a lot more science that needs to be understood about the use of dispersants, what their effect on marine life and marine plant life is. I don't think enough studies have been done. And then the third is mechanical recovery, which is the concept is that the oil didn't necessarily belong there. It needs to be taken out. It needs to be contained and taken out. People like me that go to our elected officials and meet with them in Washington, D.C., senators, congressmen, vice president, president of the United States. And I have one voice and one opinion. The problem is the oil industry has lobbyists, so they have a lot of money, a lot of power, and a lot of control. So, the real question is, is Washington listening to people like me or people like you? That's the question. Become educated, become knowledgeable, understand the facts. Don't get involved in rhetoric. What can you do? Ask yourself this. Ask yourself if your elected officials are actually listening to what you have to say. And if they're not, it may not be the right elected official in D.C.